Andre, Andre, what is helping to you?
Mi nombre es David Izquierdo.
What is helping? To me, helping is something, act of kindness, but it has to be genuine. It has to come from the heart. I've always been the type of person to help out, lend a hand whenever I get the chance. So just recently, I was actually back in my hometown in Costa Rica, where I went to the one and only car shop that they have there. And guys, right off the bat, I was just so happy because as soon as I walked in, I saw the same loving and caring community there. And the Pokemon community is just the best. I started collecting Pokemon cards back in 2021. And guys, I was just welcomed into this Pokemon community, which is so loving and caring, and I just want to see it continue to grow. But while I was at this card shop, I got to know so many people there, so many people that are just so down to earth, and they shared that same passion for Pokemon. We had some collectors, we had some people that played the TCG. There was actually more people that played the TCG. And I actually spoke to one of the guys there, super cool guy. I actually asked him if we could interview him. He said it was fine, so here it is.
Mi nombre es David Izquierdo.
So my very first question to him was, when did you start collecting Pokemon cards?
Empecé a coleccionar Pokémon como en el 2022 a mediados.
So he got into it a year after I started collecting, right around when it was the Sword and Shield era. After that, I asked him, how long have you played Pokemon competitive?
Competitivamente empecé a jugar como a finales del 2022.
Afterwards, I asked him what was the first deck that he used in the TCG.
El primer deck fue Calyrex, VMAX, Calyrex Spectro. Sí.
My next question was, what was your very first interaction with Pokemon?
Mi primera interacción con Pokémon fue en mi Nintendo DS, pirateado, pero por lo menos me divertía yo jugando. Eso fue como en el 2010.
Now this I actually found pretty funny. His first interaction with Pokemon was back in 2010 on his Nintendo DS. It was a pirated game, but he said it was similar. It was like close enough, so I guess it works. Next I asked him, why do you like Pokemon?
Pokémon me gusta porque es un mundo fantasioso que son Pokémones, pues son bichos con ataques especiales, no, es como algo imaginario que es muy bonito.
And then the last question was, how would you describe the Pokemon community?
Para mí la comunidad de Pokémon es muy familiar, muy bonita y muy acogedora.
And then just right after I finished interviewing David, here's what happened.
Ya sea, entre comillas. No, yo le quería regalar algo así. No, porque, bueno, Carlos me cuenta que usted le gusta mucho el Pokémon, le encanta y le encanta mucho jugar y bueno, me ha contado que usted es demasiado bueno. Entonces aquí con mucho cariño le tengo algo, espero que le ayude a construir su deck y ojalá que salga buenos decks. Entonces con mucho gusto le quiero regalar eso. Muchas gracias. Claro.
Mano, fue bien, excelente.
Easy to say, David was very happy with the booster box, that he went back inside and opened it. Now, the reason that I decided to give him this booster box was to help him get the cards that he needed in order to finish building his deck. I've heard he's got a lot of potential in the Pokemon TCG, and he was just such a great guy that I wanted to help him out. And most of you won't believe this, but I bought this Tempora Forces booster box for $190, and booster packs here are worth $7 each. Whereas back in the United States, I can find booster boxes for as low as $100 and booster packs for $3. The reason product is so expensive in Costa Rica is because the import costs are too high. So, in order for card shop owners to profit, they need to bump up the price to cover that import cost as well. I also feel that the collecting side of Pokemon isn't too popular in Costa Rica just because of how expensive all the product is. I also wanted to take a moment and share a life lesson with you guys. If you remember at the beginning of the video, I said that giving should be genuine and come from the heart. In theory, a very easy concept to grasp, but there's actually a lot of times where people give and they say they don't expect anything in return, but in reality, they actually do. You guys have no idea how many times I've heard, oh, I gave him a birthday present, but they didn't give me anything for my birthday. Or maybe, oh, I helped this dude move and he didn't ask to help me move when I move. And I asked them, well, you shouldn't, give or help out expecting to get that in return. But then they say, oh, I don't really expect anything in return. I just think they should take the initiative to be reciprocal. No, stop. That's not you giving out of the kindness of your heart. Like when you give, it's out of the kindness of your heart. And you shouldn't expect anything in return at all. That's not truly giving. And another thing, I feel that giving creates friendships, it deepens relationships, and it could even help create business ventures. When you give to someone, they're usually very grateful for the most part, and this is a gesture that's always going to stay on their mind. And I guarantee you that person is going to try to find a way to give back to you or to someone else. But again, make sure this isn't the reason that you're helping someone out in the first place. And this is why I think that giving creates. So guys, I want to thank all of you for watching. Again, my subscribers, anyone new watching this, I appreciate the ongoing love and support. And guys, don't forget to give to someone out there because the smallest gesture could go a long way.